All right, this is the moment that every mixed martial arts athlete hopes will materialize. The #1 heavyweight contender making the walk for his first title fight here in the UFC.
I mean, the nerves are going crazy for this man right now. He's so nervous. Has he done everything he needs to do? Has he not left any stone unturned? He says that he has prepared. He says that his body's ready. His mind's ready. He feels physically good in the spot. He's taking on a long-reigning champion. If he's going to get this done, it's going to take something truly special.
He does not believe jitters will be a factor here tonight. He has built his career methodically to this point. We'll see if we hear the words "and new" by night's end. Well, you run out of time listing all the men that have fallen at the hands of Sergei Pavlovich. I would say equal parts power and speed. It's amazing to watch this man hit a speed bag, but he's most known for his power that has ended the night early for the likes of Curtis Blades, Tai Tuivasa, Derek the Black Beast Lewis. A lot of people liked him going into that Tom Aspinall fight. He was not able to realize the UFC Interim Heavyweight Championship, but he remains right on the cusp. The consequences of getting hit by this man are so dire, and you can be sure his opponent is well aware of that fact entering competition here tonight. Well, a lot of us remember when this arena was erected, and a lot of UFC history has played out here since. Etihad Arena sold out tonight in Abu Dhabi for the latest UFC pay-per-view. Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC heavyweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Alexander Drago Volkov. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Sergei Pavlovich.
Herbert Dean's in the building. He's the third man in the octagon tonight. Well, so much UFC history has taken place here in Abu Dhabi, and plenty more where that came from tonight as we return to the Etihad Arena. This place is beautiful. Kind of reminds me of the Superdome a little bit.
I mean, outside of the color of the Superdome, it is not up to par with the Etihad Arena, but you make me take a shot at it.
There's the double leg. That's a no singlet, no problem. Beautiful takedown there, and the kickboxer better get upright or this could be the beginning of the end.
He's got to hustle, but the problem is that his fighting style leads to takedowns. Every time he throws the body kick, the wrestler is looking to grab it, level change into him, and take him to the mat. This time he timed that takedown beautifully, and now he's fighting where he's comfortable.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Pavlovich.
He passes the half.
Big combination here of ground and pound strikes. Nice work by Pavlovich. Great work here from the bottom fighter. Some high-level ground and pound here in DC. When you're throwing hammer fists like this, you're not trying to score. You're trying to finish the job.
You're not trying to score. You want to end the night of your opponent. And right now, that is exactly what he is trying to do. Now he's going full mount.
Relentless pressure from the top by Pavlovich.
He's got to be careful here. Using a lot of good movement. Got to be careful here.
thought about a choke, instead flattens him out. And now he's got a lot of options offensively, champ.
Yeah, he's got all the options available to him. Now he just has to get all that hip pressure into his opponent's back and just start raining down ground and pound.
And if you're the bottom fighter, better start intelligently defending yourself. Well, not good body language from his opponent here, DC. He's curled up.
No, he's exhausted. He's been beaten.
Pavlovich has got his back yet again.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep. Oh, nice right hand by the champ, yeah.
And busy as he looks to improve position here. All right, right into side control. Upper body strength figures to be put to good use here.
Yes, absolutely. And you got to look for his opponent to turn back into him. He should chase guillotine, but the opponent turns to the opposite side. He can take his back, throw his hooks in, try to choke, or flatten him out and just go for the finish.
Lands the ground and pound strike. Oh, huge pop from the crowd as the fighters get back up to their feet. I mean, you and I love a good grappling match, but these fighters came to see nothing else.
Yeah, the fans came to see them knock each other out. That's what they're going to get. All the grappling was beautiful to watch, John, but ultimately, it is the striking that people show up for.
Oh, he's got his back. Round two is next.
All right, take a seat, bud. Good round, okay? You won that round by controlling position on the ground. I need more of that. If you're on top, I need you to keep that.
All right, let's take a look back at some of the replays from that last round.
Unbelievable to see these high-level competitors get in each other's face, tuck their chin, bite down on the mouth guard, and just let it all hang out over the course of 5 minutes.
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
All right, round two. Oh, got that punch right there. His opponent's compromised, DC.
It's one thing to land a hard shot. It's another thing completely to land a perfect shot. And that was a perfect shot. Look at how he drives his knee right into his opponent's midsection.
All right, well, he rocked him pretty good, but didn't sort of smell blood in the water, and now his opponent's back in the fight.
I mean, blood's in the water. You got to go and get it. You got to go find the finish. You cannot let him off the hook like that, because now he will be motivated to try to go and hurt you. What a fight. Both of these guys are trying to finish.
Oh, huge left. Now goes in and secures the takedown. Takedown defense is there. All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with it.
Right to the target. Let's see if his opponent can survive.
I cannot believe he is still standing after taking that punch.
Oh, big elbow.
He's hurt again.
Holding on to him here, not really doing too much, perhaps just looking to recover. Well, it seems like there has been an opening for that overhand all night long. Let's see if he goes back to it here. Volkov's cheek looks like it's cut here, starting to bleed a little bit now. Just over 2 minutes now to go in the round. And a nice job at least staying upright on that.
Oh, nice double leg, yes.
Close guard here. He's very comfortable here working off his back, DC. Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Volkov. Lands the grounded pound strike here. Oh, another strike lands from the top. Under a minute to go. Again, he's looking for that left. It's not there. Oh, a huge shot finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up attempt. The kill shot is what they call it to go and end the fight.
right, so that's the end of the round. Pretty significant damage done in that round. Cut on the cheek, sustained there from that strike. Now the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. Better to be below the eye than above it, sure, but nonetheless, this could be a factor now moving forward. All right, back to the stools we go. Offensively, a lot to like from him, but on defense, he hasn't been able to stop anything tonight.
Yeah, it's got to be the whole game, though, Johnny. He's got to be willing and able to do everything. He's done a good job on the offensive side, but he has not defended well, and now he's dealing with that nasty cut. That cut is going to be an issue as the fight goes forward. He's got to change something.
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, here we go with this third round of this championship fight. Good defensive vision to block that punch. Throws a big right hand, but doesn't find its home. Well, we talked about his rich advantage off the top. Made good use of it there with that punch, DC. Trying to find a home for that right hand. Well, you didn't see a lot of the body work from him in the earlier rounds, but he's certainly getting after it here. Big shot to the body connects there. We'll see if he can follow it up.
Big shots. Great ground and pound by this man.
Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again. That is how you reverse position on the ground. Beautifully done by him there. Volkov's eye is closing up now. Not good for him. All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. Oh, shades of the godfather of the ground and pound, Mark Coleman, as he lands again.
Coley somewhere smiling, watching this guy land from the top position.
Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, Johnny, and he just gets up.
Volkov's going for a choke here. Oh, that Von Flue choke is tight. Oh, favoring position over submission.
Very smart decision. You never want to value the submission over keeping dominant position.
All right, feet on the hips here.
There it is. Now he's going to mount.
Pavlovich is in half guard. Continuing to work out of the half guard. Oh, we'll see who has the edge here as they get back to their feet after a pretty engaged battle there on the ground.
And both of these guys should feel pretty satisfied because they both had their moments and they both showed true skill on the ground.
"30 seconds to go." How about the accuracy to land right there? His opponent's wobble champ.
He's hurt bad. He cannot take another shot like that.
Seconds winding down in round 3. Oh, he smells blood in the water. Gotta start looking for the finish here. Oh, saved by the bell there. The round is over. He got knocked down just before you heard the horn. And, of course, he's only got 60 seconds with which to recover. Not a lot of time to get his head back into this one. All right, so there's the end of the round, and on one side, thrill, on the other, agony after that knockdown.
Yeah, he was able to really damage him with that big punch. You see the hands, the speed, how sharp he is, how technical he is. It allows him to land in spots where his opponent is winging punches. Great strike landed, great punch landed to put his opponent down.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Fourth round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, here we go, fourth round of a possible 5, and this is the overhand. Now he's hurt.
That's one of those shots that if you take one of them, in the night, that one landed right on the spot.
And now leather being thrown on both sides. Oh, big knee. Knee to the body.
Nice level change.
Well, we may have the best cut men and women in the business, but I'm not sure they're going to be able to do much with that cut. It continues to widen with every passing strike.
And you're fighting a great fighter. It's hard to deal with the damage of the cut while dealing with the level of the fighter in front of you. Right now, you've got to do something different to try and change the way that this fight is playing out. Beautiful transition. He's in the mount. Yep, got to be very careful there.
And now he's got the back.
Great job finding his shots from the top position.
Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there. Pavlovich's cheek looks like it's cut. Yes, it is. Starting to bleed a little bit now. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. A lot of top pressure being applied here. Well, this is absolutely the hurt business. It's hard to see which party is more injured, but I think both fighters have been really effective with their strikes in this one.
Yeah, both guys have been affected. Both guys have been beat up. It's a very competitive fight. Let's see who has the heart to carry them through these very tough moments. In the half guard.
Volkov's back in full mount. Nicely done. All right, just as we saw a few seconds ago, he finds the home for another ground and pound strike.
Beautiful punch lands there from inside the guard.
Good work from the top here by Volkov. Well, maybe ill-advised to be competing off your back, but he's landing. All right, so a wise decision by him to continue to attack that cut, and it's getting wider by the minute.
It's getting wider by the minute. This guy is a fantastic fighter, and he's as smart as they come. So the moment that cut opened up, you knew that that would become his focus, and we are seeing it very clear right now.
All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So potentially a big factor here, ladies and gentlemen. The cut on the cheek sustained in that round. Certainly better to be below than above the eye, but the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. All right, they attend to the fighter on the stool, and I guess if you are going to be cut open, cheek ain't a bad place for it.
Yeah, it's the best spot, right? You never want to be cut. You never want to be bleeding, but if it's on the cheek, it's as good of a spot as it can be. But you still got to do something different, though, because even though the blood isn't going in your eye, every time you get hit there, it's horrible.
Ready.
Fifth and final round. Left hook to the head.
Over and over, same.
He's rocked.
That was a beautiful hook. It landed perfectly, and it hurt his opponent very bad.
Well, if you are a young...
And there it is! Oh, my goodness!
Yeah, man, crowd loving it. Just a gorgeous shot there to end the fight. Really just the way he drew it up. He found the opening and capitalized on it to the utmost extent. Nicely done to finish the fight. Here's Bruce Buffer. He has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 46 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by knockout and new undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Alexander Drago Volkov.
All right, so we got a new UFC heavyweight champion, and potentially a star is born tonight, DC.
He is the type of guy that makes people want to tune in.
He is the type of guy that you know excitement will happen when you watch him. And tonight he becomes a star and a massive draw for the UFC.